The Arab world and the United States need all of the personal relationships, all of the trust, and all of the understanding that we can possibly achieve.
This conference, at its very heart, is about understanding.
There is only a struggle to defend values. The values we share with our friends and allies in the West, and also with the vast majority of Arabs and Muslims in the Middle East.
Equally, I am convinced that the will exists on both sides to work together to tackle such issues.
The Middle East could be the economic story of the next decade.
On Sunday evening, a welcome reception between sister cities, the city of Detroit and the city of Dubai, was followed by the Michigan Welcome Gala Dinner.
I think the commitment of getting so many people out of the Middle East to travel halfway across the world to the US, that shows how important this all is.
It's good for those of us that really have an interest in the Middle East and believe that business is maybe the way to go.
Day one of the U.S. Arab Economic Forum was met with enthusiasm as this international list of participants began to hear from a variety of Middle East leaders and U.S. corporate heads.
As the Secretary General of the Arab League, I see in this event the realization of one of the League's major goals and priorities, that is to introduce a new level to Arab-American dialogue, one in which the Arab-American community is profoundly engaged.
And surely the reason we are all here is because we know that creating new, sustainable prosperity in the Middle East is not just a political challenge. It is also an economic challenge, an education challenge, and a diversity challenge.
Another high point of the morning session was the interactive satellite link with Sheikh Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince of Bahrain.
Through all the difficulties we may encounter, I am convinced that these shared bonds will ensure that the economic links between us will continue to grow, and that through such ties we can spread prosperity, development, and friendship among the peoples of both sides.
From the Business Center, to the Dialogue Cafe, to panels on a variety of strategically focused topics, to quiet conversations in select meeting rooms, the momentum of the U.S. Arab Economic Forum began to build as the objectives took shape.
Commerce and economy is the only way to build true bridges between societies.
It's really good to see finally an opportunity here in the U.S. where business people from the Middle East and the U.S. and the political world are here working with one concept, and that is to find ways to work together.
We are working togetherly with a lot of, international oil companies, especially the American ones who are sitting there, and we will always continue to work with them as, equal to equal. I think the two nations need a lot of things and a lot of energy to understand each other. Thank you very much.
Detroit's Cobo Hall was the site of a formal head of state dinner featuring a keynote address by Colin Powell. He was joined by a 45-person dais of distinguished leaders from industry, various economic segments, national political leaders, and diplomats from the Middle East. 1,500 guests heard critical messages from these representatives as they focused on peace through economic stability and opportunities. With the eyes of the world on the conference, Day 2 was met with great anticipation.
We're approaching 1 billion internet users today. The next generation of information technology capability makes you more competitive around the world and allows your economy to grow in stature, grow in standard of living for the citizens.
There was also great expectation when His Royal Highness Prince Saud Al Faisal, Foreign Minister of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, addressed foreign guests.
Thank you very much.
Prince Al Faisal presented his views on stability and peace between nations and participated in a candid Q&A session with foreign participants.
Thank you. As Arab Americans, you are a bridge which links America to the Arab world. You have an important role to play and should take pride in your heritage, which has become, thanks to you, a valuable part of the American mosaic.
As the forum came to a close, participants from the diverse communities expressed the power and the promise of the future that was rekindled through this first U.S.-Arab Economic Forum.
Everybody came here with a good sense of trying to build up on a relationship between the United States and the Middle East that was very, very prosperous before, and that's the sense I think most people are coming out with.
We'd love really to have a better understanding and better relation with the U.S. women here, which is, you know, it's great beneficial at the end for all.
It was an opportunity to meet a lot of people from the Middle East and from the United States, and we exchanged a lot of views together, and I think there'll be more cooperation between us.
The deals that have been cut, the referral network that's been created, and the amazing number of people and the quality of people that are here. That's certainly been very beneficial to everyone.
If you can get people generating business with each other, they don't have time to be angry with each other, they don't have time to fight, they have to find a way to make the business happen, and then friendship and facilitation become the end result.
It was excellent, and we already networked with everybody, and we learned, and we have a good connection, yeah.
Whether spoken in English or Arabic, the message of Salam Alaikum, go with peace, was the same. People coming together who recognized that through their influence, combined with a vision for economic opportunities, the U.S.-Arab Economic Forum would become the single most important catalyst for change through dialogue and action.